Why hello there, defenders of the Inquest landing zone, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead. Episode 49, Blood, Sweat, and Tears Spent. So before I start, I'd like to cover some changes I made. I sort of alluded to these changes at the end of last stream, but I have not changed the difficulty. We are still on... where is it? We're still on Raining Random Losing is Fun with the standard threat level and all that. What I did do is modify the scenario a little bit to... So, a few things. One, we were getting a crazy amount of join offers. And I think it was because I was running a mod to increase the amount of, like, quests. So basically, I disabled those because I removed that mod because it was getting overwhelming, and all it was doing is like, join offer, join offer, join offer. And it's like, this is getting ridiculous. We have to turn down so many people on a colony this large, it's just silly. But what I did do is I changed the frequency of some of these Shambler events, toning it down to more like once a season, or maybe twice a season, rather than like a few times a season, or nearly daily, etc. So, some tinkering in the back end to try to balance this scenario a little bit better. With that in mind, the changes are a little untested, so we'll see how that works. And scene. Alright. One of the things we're going to need to do is to roof up basically everything here. Because we have a toxic fallout now, and it's going to kill all crops. So, I think what I'm going to do is... because I don't want to wipe out all of their previous priorities. I'm going to say everyone can construct, because building a roof is not something you can fail at. And try to get a roof over... Oh, that's pretty cool. I paused right at the right time. Trying to get a roof over our farms to keep the crops from dying. So that is like step one of how not to die in a toxic fallout. So if we open up the roof overlay, we are going to try to build a roof over everything to keep it from perishing. And yes, I also, Scorpio, as you reminded me, I added a mod that allows us to have Shamblers stay on fire. That also got added, yes. This toxic potato field out here, I'm going to abandon. I'll probably put it back eventually, but one of the reasons I'm abandoning it is I'm not roofing it up, and I don't want to be reminded that these potatoes are dying every, like, 20 minutes, because I ain't got time for that. Or rather, I don't want to be annoyed like that. So this is the great roofing. And this is only really step one of a multi-step process to survive the toxic fallout. I would very much like to ruggedize our base so that I didn't have to worry about these events as much going forward. So I intend to make some improvements to that end. And there might be some spots where we physically cannot set up a roof. Depending on the column availability or the roof support availability, so we'll keep an eye on that. And Crimson, cheers. Pierogi and Brainbug, thank you for the resubs, and Joey too, and Penguinetti. So Board Drake is still over here, getting converted to our ideology, and maybe is going to be one of the last joiners, unless I again change the scenario. And I think that's fair. I mean, we've got 18 people. I really never intended it to balloon out this way. And oh, hello, Breachers from the south, with 2 Doomsday and 4 triple launch. Okay, cool. Eternus, thank you for the sub too. Kadath, you want to handle this one? My plan is to well, actually, with all of those big boom weapons, this might be a call to send in the big lady and have them drop their weapons. The other thing is, you know what? If I'm intentionally behind my walls, the raiders are just going to use their big boom weapons against shamblers, and like, I'm kind of okay with that. So you know what? I'm gonna turtle for this. Basically, if I'm not beyond my walls, which all of my doors are closed, the only threat on the map that they can reach are the shamblers. So they should go to try to fight the well, no, they're breachers. I take that back. Let's go intercept. Breachers don't behave normally. They'll go after your walls. I somehow forgot that in the 3 seconds I read that they're breachers. Alright, Control Frenzy, Adren Rush, and let's headhunt the ones with big boom boom, because those big boom booms are going to be used against our walls. Kadath, I wouldn't mind having you out here, actually. Yeah, where all of the Doomsday launchers are like in back? Why is Apple, what are you even doing? You're fleeing, oh, you're a shambler and you're scared of the fire. Yeah, so somehow or another, all of the explosions are in the back and all the non-explosions are up front. With that said, I do not want a, I don't want them throwing frag grenades on my walls, because like, that is a problem on its own. So anyone with a, ooh, they have a, ooh, I really want that weapon. Is that bio-coded? It is not. Anyone that has something that can blow up our walls needs to die as a higher priority than everyone else has, like, Molotovs. I mean, you know, it's weird. Oh. 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 What the hell is going on? Hey, Kadath, come back. Well, my research room's about to get shredded. They are dropping on top of me, but oddly, they don't seem centered on anyone. They're heading to what seems to be a research room that doesn't have anyone centered in there. This is not going to be good. Madsy. Okay, Addie. Alright, back to group 1. And you are on Go Juice, so I really just have to kill you. Alright, you are shooting at me. Nice try. You're aiming at me. And I'll pay attention to the rest of the group just in a moment. So, they do have a Doom. I'm engaging it. Those in the base here... Yeah, they only have one Doom, and Brian's it can lock it down, it seems. Blade focus. Speed boost. Alright, and back to good. Alright, there's another Doom's launcher, and then an incendiary. You got back up. And now they are minigunning my walls. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Sailso. I have a feeling like you don't want to be there. So I'm going to create a new zone. Go to the butchery. Don't worry, you're not going to get butchered. I'm just going to close the door and you'll be safe-ish. Okay, I don't feel super safe with, like, a lot of gunfire happening in my research room with, like, a doomsday launcher sitting on the ground. But, like, what else can I do? So fortunately, okay, probably Madzi? No, Addie. Addie, yes. But they're fleeing now? Get out of here, Karen. No one likes a Karen. I bet you're a nasty Karen, too. Yep, you're a little vampire. A little blood-sucking Karen. Alright, one thing I was gonna say, which is nice, is no one's tried to set good on fire yet, because that would have been annoying. Alright, so the breachers are breaching. Kadath is coming out here so he can guide shot and try to slow them down. God, this is a gross mess. And let's try to have good force a retreat as quickly as we can. There we go. They're fleeing. God, what a freaking mess. Alright, well. They tried. They tried real hard to piss me off. And, it worked. They just didn't kill anyone. Okay, Sloan, rescue Addie. You are a triage doc. And then we have a mighty bit of cleanup. The biocodeds I don't care about. So what I'm going to do, just bear with me, because, you know, a lot of micro going on right now. Any of the non-biocoded weapons that go big boom, I'm just going to create like a little cross plan on as an indicator of, go pick this up. It's worth picking up. Oh, you have a good gas mask. Well, you had a good gas mask. Now you don't. So I think we got 3 big boom weapons out of that. Oh, yep. Not bad. Not bad. Glitch, thank you for the cheer. I wouldn't mind armor. And then I'm going to change the zoning to close to home, because they're not going to be able to repair this wall without the close to home zone. And then Nabla, immediately get that marble wall in, because we need perimeter security. Madzi, you can chill. And then Zoshi, you're new but not a child. Come on out here and start torching corpses. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the close to home zone, because there's really no one down here. Like, there's no shamblers or anything, so it should be fine to run around. I am going to unforbid the weapons I want. And the crosshair plan there is an indicator of, like, yo, we know we're done when there's no weapon under here. Oh, well, it would help if there was physically somewhere to haul the weapon. Yeah. I truly do not have a spot in my base that I would say I'm, like, comfortable with having more weapons. I think what I'm going to do for now is create a stockpile here. And put Doomsday and triple launchers there, but it sounds like we need to do some expansion planning or something. Alright, Sloan. You will tend Addie. With actual meds. How can you be almost bleeding to death? Like, that's... You die in 1 day from a finger bleed. That's like B-horror movie squib squirt. But, well, whatever. It is what it is. Interesting, but it is what it is. What about your helmet? Normal 80? Actually, let's strip that too. In order to try to, like, stretch our supplies, anything that is, like, decently usable... Wow, that's a lot of wake up. You had a hell of an addiction... wait, what? You were addicted to ambrosia, and you're like, I just want to enjoy ambrosia 24/7, 365. So you brought 26 wake up with you? That's dedication to your addiction. Good lord. No, and this nut job just showed up. You're not even a... Oh, no, you are a vampire. This nut job showed up naked with a... You must be a nudist. 15 minutes late and there's a giant hole in the base? I mean, yeah, but like... As Scorpio said, that's perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Nothing to see here. I'm not entirely convinced that miniguns are going to ever be decent in this scenario. Like, I suppose if we had enough of them, the problem is there's such a move speed penalty to holding a minigun that the disadvantage that you put yourself at scares me a little bit, if I'm honest. Because I do not want to be run down by shamblers holding a minigun. That just sounds like a bad time. Obviously, if I, like, caravan this stuff back, it'd be a little faster. And then we still have, well, you know what? You have a detox lung. I'm, like, tempted to take that from you, but RCV, just execute these guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a allow all drag over all that nonsense. And then let's turn on our electric smelter too. Now I haven't really, oh, you know what? I take that back. We are very roofed up. So we're obviously missing a little spot there. Which I could cover with like a column closer, I guess. I'll do that. And then we don't have the column that's here, that should be here, but, you know, that's unimportant in the scheme of things. Yeah, there was 2 raids on top of one another, like, immediately. It was like, there's 2 circles there. They basically showed up nearly at the same time, probably just an in-game 20 minutes between them, where we had an edge group with, breachers with, like, 2 doomsday launchers and 4 triple launchers, I think. And then a pod drop raid right in the middle of our research room. And the hole in the base is from a bunch of minigunners. Oh, what the heck? There's got to be something broken. Like, what is even going on? I think, I'm a little worried that, my XML tinkering with sleep deprivation might have, like, modified this scenario in a not ideal way. Shadow Sovereign, thank you for the resub. Alright, so we have another breach. These guys are obviously going to engage the Shamblers, so it might not be exactly, like, my problem. Are these quest related? No, I have no active quests. They're just here to piss me off. There's nowhere to hold this gas mask. What about this one? Yeah. So if I keep getting slammed by raids, I will maybe have to tinker with my save game file to figure out why it's going crazy. And if that doesn't help, revert. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it slows down to something more reasonable. Because like 3 raids in one day is a bit much even for Randy. Oh, where'd we jump? Well, no one's even looking at me, so I'm just going to torch corpses. These guys are breachers, so they're still coming to me. So I'm going to work on stopping them. Oh, I probably should have stripped the recon armor off before I killed them. Let's chalk it up to, 'twas busy. Doing busy things. Get back here, glasses. You don't even wear glasses. You're fake glasses. Alright, they're fleeing. I don't have a whole lot of faith that I'm done. I feel like I tinkered with the save game file in a bad way, and it's causing problems. Please don't blow up the Doomsday launcher on my face. But, I suppose we'll see. Alright, good. I want you to actually head over here. You're in a bit of a mood. And I'm gonna have you drink this tea. And then head home. Yeah, this triple launcher is gonna blow. It's bio-coded, I don't care. Man, I just want to drink in peace. How very tea party of you to ruin my tea party. An impromptu XML tutorial? Yeah. So, game needs to chill. To put it bluntly. Alright, so this is the last big boom that I wanted to grab. I wouldn't mind grabbing the like mortars, but it's not super special. Yeah, good was on top of the Doomsday Launcher. Here's the thing. If you have a shield belt, it basically stops you from getting hurt by that stuff. Which is the bane of, like, raids with intermixed Doomsday wielders. Because what will end up happening is, even if you Doomsday a raid, anyone with a shield belt will just keep coming for you. I was hoping that killing a bunch of blood feeders and killing the quote-unquote rivals of good would, like, put her in a better mood. What is hissing? Oh, yeah, here goes the Doom. There goes the triple. And those were, of course, bio-coded, if you had forgotten. So they were not going to be useful to me, really. I mean, you can weaponize them in, like, you could transport pod drop them at enemies, and that might work if you have, like, a boomerang or something, but, like, I don't have one, so. Alright, at this point, all of the construction helpers can chill. I don't need them to aid me anymore. We don't have unroofed sections. Oh, okay. There's another problem. We are danger close to swarm, so let's stay away from that area of the map for now. Could you put bio-coded booms in the trap room? I could. The worry, of course, is if it destroys a lot of the infrastructure of the trap room, it's a net negative, not a net positive, because it will, like, nuke the trap. You know, it will blow a hole so hard in the trap gets broken. So that might not even be ideal either. Alright. We need to repair and clean up because there's a hell of a lot of corpses. The other thing I just realized is this, because I only have 2 places to burn corpses, we don't have another place to put the corpses to burn. So I'm going to copy this zone and paste a temporary zone here. Because all the bodies that are in a research room, we, like, have nowhere to put them. So that's another issue. Zoshi, you are in a fine mood. Now that all of the important things that go boom have been pulled off of this zone, you can burn the remainder of the corpses so they do not come back. Because single-phase shamblers are way more annoying than normal shamblers, because they still keep a lot of their single-phase xenogerm, meaning that they're, like, way harder to kill. The rat is still chilling? Oh, good call. And I don't have a no backseating tag on. I should not have. So yeah, you can backseat me all you want. I mean, I'd prefer it to be reasonable, but you shouldn't feel bad about that, because you are absolutely right. Although, with that said, Sail Sail would have been fine in there forever, because it's like a food storage room. So Sail Sail was just chilling. But yeah, good point. I should fix that. Good. Please go eat. Yeah. We'll even give you psychic speed to get to the meals faster. Do rats have good tolerance for freezing? My freezers aren't kept at a temperature that will bother them. Rats, crazy enough, are comfortable to -30, which is, like, insane. Because, yeah, that's just insane. So yeah, Sail Sail would have been fine in a room that was 25 degrees Celsius warmer than minimum tolerance. Yeah, Arctic rats, indeed. I think what I'm going to do is try to blast Bad Doc here with a long-range bioferrite blast. Oh, whatever happened to that incendiary weapon? No. Alright, whatever. Sorry, T and Go Juice, but I don't want to get another shambler. Ah, crap. They might have noticed. Alright, gunners. Why does Glitch, who's hurt? Glitch, how did you get hurt? Oh, you were brawling during that fight. Oh, you got beat up by a Karen? That makes me mad. I'm going to prep RCV to be our brawler in this engagement, and then shooters to be shooters. And, yeah, apparently I got a little too close. And we are going to need to defend. In fact, stand right here. Do you want us to speak to... I mean, yeah, if you can speak to the manager of that Karen, that'd be great. Sakura, you're in this grouping, yeah? Yeah. It's becoming nighttime. I want some light. not a big horde, but I obviously don't want to leave them rampaging on the walls. Alright, we have a low power, so I'm working on fixing that as well. Blade focus. Yes, I remembered it. It's a Christmas miracle. Is this all the shamblers? No, there's still some left. There's a lot of shamble corpses down here, though. So it's not completely unreasonable to maybe roll this into a clearing and try to, like, clear more. Although, with that said, I have enough going on in the base right now, so maybe I probably won't. Especially given that this group is about to come down and around and cut me off from being able to clear anything reasonably. So, allow everybody here. If y'all just, you know, it's like if you see a piece of litter and everyone picks it up, you would all be done with litter quickly. Sloan, you better bleed by example. Alright, so we're just cleaning up these corpses, and as soon as the corpse on the door gets moved, I'll close the auto door. Oh, we're not done. Hey, RCV. Anyone know what mod breaks caravan map action icons? Not a clue. What are you wearing? Oh, that's just your hair? Oof. Sorry. I didn't mean to fashion police you. Alright, we are good. Ish. Oh, they are unconscious. Got it. I was wondering why I couldn't finish them off. And good needs a new set of armor. Oh boy, they are really... Okay, they're coming up on me. Well, the door's closed. Shambler Horton needs to be finished off. RC will do that in just a second. And the corpse cleanup from the triple raid still underway. Now the good news is, these bodies, yeah, they're inside now because so much of my base is roofed up that it's an inside zone, so they won't resurrect in that position. Alright, new zone, close to home. I don't think this area is safe any longer. We're about to get overrun by shambles. In that corner. Look at them all, just one big stack. I almost feel like I mean, it would destroy... Maybe once they move past a little bit, like hit them with a Doomsday Launcher, and then use Kadath with it, and then do a leap to drop aggro. It's one of the reasons why I really want Locust Armor, because Locust Armor will allow you to lose aggro without having a Psy-Focus or Psy-Cast. Is the farm roofed? Yes, everything's roofed. It's a toxic fallout right now. So there's a few unroofed spots, which are just a consequence of the column or not reaching. But basically everything is roofed at the moment, because it's raining poison from the sky. Like you do. Lovely poison. Okay. The other thing that I was thinking... Ooh, alright. Is we have, a truly stupid amount of, shards. 45 shards. I'm going to load 40 of them into a pod and launch them into the nether. I don't need that many shards. I don't need the wealth of those shards. I don't need what the shards offer me. I don't need them for really any reason. So I'm gonna get rid of them. And it's gonna free up some shelf space. How much are they worth? Like 200 a piece? Something like that? 400 a piece? So that's 18,000 in shards alone? Maybe some drugs too? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Let's load... Let's do some garbage removal. Things I really don't need. 59 flake, 44 yale. Oh, no. 44 yale. I'll actually get rid of all but 20 of my wake up. I'm gonna actually... Well, no, we might need a luciferium. Well, no, I really won't need a luciferium for anything. No, that's not true. We could get, like, dementia or something. Where, like, the lay on hands type of heal and heal serum. So I'll keep the Lucy. The Gao seed. I'll get rid of 2 of my animal pulsers because I almost never have animals anyway, but I might as well keep one of them in case. I'm gonna ditch my lungs. Actually, I might end up with someone with asthma. So I'll ditch 2 lungs. I'm not going to launch toxic waste because that's just going to upset another faction. There's no way around that unless you go underground with it. Oh, was there smoke leaf in the set to load? Oh yeah. All of that. RCV is the only one that needs med treatment. Okie doke. Oh god, we just treated med with Glitter World, didn't we? Oh well. Oh well. Okie dokie. Go on an alcohol binge. Enjoy that 0 beer we have in our stockpile. Oh no, that was ambrosia binge. So I'm gonna load all but 1 of our ambrosia into the pod. Trying to keep her binge to a minimum. And then everyone's going to wake up and attempt to load the pod so that we're getting rid of a lot of our wealth. So I'm not going to launch it until the drug binge is over, and I'll take the ambrosia back out. Good. Okay, so I see the ambrosia got hauled in. That's exactly what I wanted. Yes, Shamblers, don't mind the self-repairing walls that are magically getting repaired from beyond the wall. Doesn't mean that there's a person here. Totally normal stuff. What is going on with your inability to haul corpses, guys? Look at this research room. Do you really want to research in a room like that? I can't imagine you do. Now, one of the other hidden benefits of the Tox Fallout is, yeah, these corpses aren't going to resurrect. They're not outside anymore. Because my entire base is like an inside zone now. So, there isn't really a rush to burn them. I mean, I will, obviously, but it isn't like a timed event anymore. Oh! XML notepad too bright. Yeah. All right, Rascal. It's been a while since you've been the responsible party for burning. Home zone. Clear. And go. Yeah, I just got flashbanged. Oh, God. Alright, load's complete. And when Madsy is done with the binge, I will remove the ambrosia from it and launch it. Addie, where did you... Oh, this is your sword. Do I need an unroofed area for the corpse running? Nah, it's a large enough room that it's not... the fire isn't gonna do anything to the ambient temperature much. We are, I don't know, like 5 degrees over ambient, something like that. If it goes too high, I could just unroof sections of it to vent out the heat. I can't even, actually, now that I think about it. It's an overhead mountain right in that section. Because I guess it is getting hot. Let's do that. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.